Hello guys, I hope you are doing well. Just give me 1 minute, we'll start. Let me share my screen. So welcome you all in the GuiNet Technologies, and
Hello guys,
today we are
I
going
hope
to
you are doing.
discuss. All right, so I believe we are good. There was some glitch. So welcome you all in today's session, and today I'm going to discuss about how you can start your learning, especially on the FortiGate firewall, and what is the right approach to learn actual FortiGate firewall, right? I know there are a lot of trainings, freelancer available in the market. There are a lot of companies providing training. But do you guys really know, like, what are the real component you should know when you're going to work for the any firewall trainings? So that's the key things we should have to understand. We should have to discuss about that, right? So we know, right? We have the FortiGate firewall. We keep doing the virtualizations. That's absolutely fine. But do you know how we can onboard the firewall and the FortiManagers? How we can push the configuration from the FortiManagers? How we can do the troubleshooting? How we can create the policy packages? How we can do the vWire configuration? How we can do that iOS upgradation? How we can build the HA configuration? They are also very important because nowadays we are talking about centralized management. When we talk about centralized management, that means we require a single pane of glass. By sitting on that, we should manage each and every infrastructure. And that's the FortiManager is very important. So being a network security engineer, you also should know how to operate, how to work, how to configure in the FortiManager. So here we are starting a very brand new training that is going to be FortiGate firewall, and this training is going to be happen based on the real devices. Let me show you, right? So if I log in this FortiGate firewall, this is the actual hardware device, right? Which is with me. So you can see this device is managed by the FortiManager. You can see right now. So I have the FortiManager as well. You can see this is my FortiManager, and you can see this is my device. That is a real device 40, right? And we have the VDOMs as well. And this is the 40F firewall. So this is how we integrate in our labs. So when you start learning, you're going to get real-time flavors. It's not going to be theoretical understanding. This is going to be that way. This is going to be this way. Incomplete understanding. No, I'll demonstrate how it is going to be integrated, how we can create the VDOMs as well. So many engineers keep talking about the VDOMs, but they don't know how to create the VDOMs. For that, you require the physical firewall. You cannot create the VDOMs on the virtual firewall. So that's why we bring the firewall where everything is available, and you can see here that's managed by the FortiManager. So this is how we can do the configuration, troubleshooting, everything, whatever required for the FortiGate firewall. So who we are? We are the basically GuiNet Technology. You can see this is the one portal that is learn.guinet.com, and we have the also main website that is a guinet.com. So we are the one of the leading training provider across the like India, and we are conducting a lot of courses. If you want to learn CCNA, CCNP, Palo Alto Firewall, cloud security, network security, Zscaler, then you can always reach out to us, and we are help you with any kind of your training requirements. If you are the fresher, you want to start your journey, and you want to know how to become a network engineer, how to become a cyber security engineer, how to become a cloud engineer, we are here to step by step help you the and design their career roadmap, right? So we have the lot of programs. Even you are the already working professionals and you want to upgrade yourself and you want to learn something, for career progressions, you want to become L1 to L2, L2 to L3, L3 to L4. We have the complete roadmap. Which course is going to be suitable for you, what career path is going to be suitable for you, and which are the courses that is the very important in the market, which have the high demand. Not only theoretically, we have the practical knowledge. We have the market research. We have a team. Myself also have 15 plus year experience, and I know how industry work because I work for the multiple companies. Still, I doing a lot of project and training works. So I have the complete 360 visibility, how and where you should get the right jobs where you can get the more salary. So that's why if you have the ambition to become the routing switching engineer, definitely we are here to help you. Next generation firewall, the FortiGate is also going to be there. If you want to learn the cloud security, network security, we are also here to help you out. So any courses if you want to learn, you can just reach out to our website, fill your form. You can connect us with the GuiNet Technology by doing the WhatsApp chat. You can fill form or you can write any email as well. And you want to explore, this is recently launched. Our portal is still under the development phase, so we are just uploading the content and we are just enhancing this portal. So probably it is going to be very soon very unique portal where everything is going to be there. So you can see we have the iOS app as well, right? So if you are just uh, like a Play Store user, so you can go and download the Android app. If you are the iOS user, you can just go and click on this, and this is going to land on the platform. So you can just click and download that GuiNet app is available. You can see. So this is the Mac. So I can see this GuiNet Technology app is available. So you can download. Similarly, for the Android user, you can just click on this link, and this is available in the Play Store. So our app is also live, right, completely, and you can download via the new portals, and you can just enjoy your learning. So it's a seamless learning is going to happen from this platform. Everything is fully automated, right? You're going to enroll yourself, you have to land, just complete the sign up process from here on this the website. Once you complete your sign up process, we are going to just going to add your all courses on through that particular portal only. So you can just, if you are just taking the video courses, you want to enroll for the live courses, still live courses work in progress, but almost video courses, we can see we have the different video courses. Cisco SD-WAN, like we have the Cisco courses where the Hindi English courses, we classify the different courses. So everything is central place we have defined. So Cisco Wireless in Hindi, you can see this is the CCNP Encore, you can say CCNA, and CCNP NRC, CCNA training as well. Different trainers as well. You can see Abhishek sir, Vijay sir. We have, see, there are a trainer like Manas sir as well. So a lot of trainers are available, you can see. And even for the firewall also, you can see there are a lot of trainers. Vishal sir is there. And also you can see Vijay sir is there, right? Pankaj sir is there. And also GuiNet Expert is there. So a lot of trainers are available. You can find multiple flavor of the videos, right? And you feel like I enroll for the one course and you're not happy with that particular course, or might be you're not able to understand some like concept, you can always switch your journey. Means even you want to switch the trainer, it's absolutely fine. You can switch your journey from one trainer to another trainer. We are not going to charge anything. We just have to switch your course. Let's suppose you're not happy with this particular course, we are going to just switch to another course. So you're going to learn. So maybe load balancer as well. And you want to explore, let's suppose you want to explore this Cisco SD-WAN courses. So you are going to get, let me say, so this is how we define the quality. Every lectures, you can see every lecture, what topic is there, how many length of lecture is there, everything like visible. So nothing is hidden here, right? Let's suppose you planning to upgrade yourself. So just go and see. There might be a demo video is available. Right now there is no demo video available. So you can just see the lecture by the clicking on the demo video, and you can see what the topic has been covered. Are these topic are really aligned with your certification path? That is also very important. So if you want to learn anything, you can go there and you can find, see, they are the different. Similarly, if I go for the FortiGate as well, let's suppose I just want to go in the firewall courses. So I go here and I just want to show you the FortiGate courses. So just go here and the firewall courses. Here is the firewall Hindi or English courses. So I go and check the FortiGate firewall. So if I click it here, you can see there are a lot of topics are going to be there. You can see we have the minutes, we have the time. So you can find everything which is available here, VDOMs, everything. Now FortiManager is also going to part of this particular course, because now we have the FortiManagers as well in our infrastructures. And that's a fully licensed FortiManager. Everything you can view on that. So that is also going to add that video on the FortiManagers also. So you are going to get everything, whatever the possible. Even you enroll yourself in the past, because we are providing a lifetime access. It's not like we're like playing the game just for the 1 year access. No, it's not like that. Once you're going to enroll yourself, you are going to get access for the lifetime. So you don't have to worry about anything. We are here. If anything is going to be new, it is going to be always added. Let me show you one of the examples for the SD-WAN. Recently, if you go for the market, probably none of the instructor is talking about the very unique concept, right? But still, we are talking about that. And I'll show you the right way. You can see if I go in the Cisco SD-WAN course, and this is the last batch, we have done the Hindi. Okay, and you can see here, if I go here in the very last, you can see Cisco SD-WAN advanced policy concept, right? How Catalyst SD-WAN is going to deploy and how the PNP portal is going to be configured. That's a real SD-WAN. This has been also added in the every video courses. Even if you're the old student and you're going to plan to, land yourself in the GuiNet, we are going to give the free upgradation for the any technologies. If any new topic is going to be added, it is going to be added across all the lectures. Here you can see we want to just turn server, how the lab is going to happen, how the concept is going to happen. That also we have done the very, like practical way and just completed like all testing. CH onboarding process. You can see SAS, PERS, right? So a lot of thing we have added here. So for that, you're going to get the best learning experience. So if any plan to just explore our courses, you just visit learn.guinet.com. Even the same thing you're going to get in the GuiNet website. So this is one website, this is another website, but most probably you're going to get more frequent updates on the learn.guinet.com because this is our going to become primary learning, portals where you're going to get more updates, more, courses going to be added here. So this is how we are going to happen, and this is how you're going to learn. Let's talk about the FortiGate, that batches we are going to launch very soon. So in this FortiGate firewalls, you are going to get the lab access. Definitely, it is going to be accessible from the anywhere. So let's suppose you enroll yourself and you want to start the lab process. So how it is going to happen? So you go there and just log in it. So let's suppose this is the FortiGate firewall. Still, I can start playing with this every features, whatever I want to do that. This is like a virtual firewall. So this is always going to be there. You can always explore, but you want to access our physical infrastructure. Let's suppose this firewall also you want to access that. So this firewall also can be accessible. Let me try if still the port is live. Let me see. So you guys can access. So see, I can access this firewall. So I cannot access because I need to change the browser. But yes, I can access this firewall as well. And this is the physical firewall actually. So sometime you require to test something on the physical firewall that also available. But most of the time you have to do everything on the virtual firewall. So for that we have the labs, we have the router, we have the switches. You can always go and explore yourself how things is getting done in the virtual environment. So we have the complete lab infrastructure, that is the internal data center, and every type of labs available in our platform. You can let me show you. So if you want to plan for the any kind of the lab, let's suppose you planning to enroll for the CCNA and CCNP, you planning for the CCIA as well. That lab is also available with us. You can do almost 80-90%, right? All your testing in our lab infrastructure. Few things we have to talk because that require the real infrastructures, and we might be work with our training partners to provide that information. But if you want to just start your CCI journey, so initially 80-90% job you can do with our infrastructure, but we have the collaboration one of the training partner. If you want to do complete CCI journey, we'll give that access as well. So we have to talk offline how you want to go with that. So that's the one thing. CCN and CCNP is completely labs available. Every topology is available. You want to go and test anything, you always go and test anything, whatever you want to do that. So यहाँ पे you can see we have lot of labs type. These labs are built by hand, right? So you can see these are the different labs we have. So you want to play it around, you can do that, there is no problem, right? So these are the labs which has been designed as per real infrastructure, means how office networking is going to build, how the FHRP is going to be configured, how the failover is going to happen, how the LAN to WAN traffic is going to be, travel. So based on that, this all labs is going to be, prepared, and you're going to do the testing. Similarly, you can see dedicated SD-WAN labs we have. We have the Palo Alto labs. See, there are different type of the, topology. So you can just explore which topology you want to work. You want to work with the user ID, content ID. You want to work for the site-to-site VPN, panorama. You want to learn about the active passive setups. You want to learn rewire. You want to learn the tap mode. You want to learn the multi-VLAN. You want to learn the global protect. You want to learn about the ASA, like the initial configuration, active HA. That all is possible, and you can just explore for your learning point of view. Similarly, if I go and talk about the FortiGate, for which we are talking, you can see there are a lot of labs are available. You can go one by one check. Again, the same lab, what Palo Alto have, but the firewall has been changed with the FortiGate. Again, we have the HA lab. Again, we have the dedicated routing lab. Again, we have the vWire lab. Again, we have the firewall interfaces type, how we can configure. Again, we have the multi-VLAN lab. Again, we have the day zero configuration. Again, we have the side-to-side VPN lab. You can see. Again, we have the one of the one arm sniper mode lab, right? Again, we have the AD VPN lab. You can see this AD VPN is also available here. vWire mode again we have, and we have different labs we have, right? FortiGate, like you can find the HA as well. So there are a lot of labs are available, and in this lab you can just do the testing. Even for the G-Skill, if you want to understand how GRE tunnel is going to build, how the gen is going to be configured, how you can play it around, right? So this representation, it is going to give an idea how the tunnel is going to build, how that traffic is going to be forwarded, and then you can like correlate with the actual GIA portals. But first you have to understand how the gen is going to be there in system. And based on that, you can understand how gen is processing the traffic. So this lab is also with us. But to gain the actual practical knowledge, you have to get the GIA tenant access, that is GSQL client connector portal, where you can just take the license and then you can do all feature of work. But initially the tunnel part, how the forwarding method is going to happen, that all is available with us. So that lab is going to help a lot to you. Okay. So you can see these are the different providers, and these are the routers where we are just sending the traffic from the LAN. So this is going to help you to understand your ground reality. Nobody's talking about it. They are talking everything on the air. Things is going on, but how it is going on, that we are here to help you out. Okay. So you don't have to worry about anything. If you have any kind of learning requirement, we are working day and night to just upgrade our knowledge, upgrade our system. So our professionals are going to get value addition in their current profiles. They're going to get more and more salary, and they are going to grow in their career. So this is why we are designing that much, labs. And Versa SD-WAN lab. See, this is the one of the biggest Versa SD-WAN lab also available with us. So lab point of view, whatever lab you're looking for, we are here today. Even you want to look at the customized lab, because we have the total 7 server as of now, and that all in-house data centers. And we have the actual physical router, physical switches, physical firewalls, everything is there. Tomorrow probably join our 10 a.m. We have one of the session tomorrow. That is the Palo Alto session, and we will try to do the training, live training, and this is going to happen on the camera. Okay, so we're going to see there the Palo Alto firewall. Actual Palo Alto firewall is going to be live configured, right? I will take the console of the firewall. I will show you how firewall is going to look like, how to take the console, how to configure. Everything is going to happen on the camera. So if you want to really learn, similarly it is going to for the FortiGate as well. So in the FortiGate batch is planned for the Monday 10 p.m. So that is also going to happen. For the SD-WAN, we have the first training company where we have the licensed SD-WAN in-house. So we designed the SD-WAN. You don't have to think about the lab only. See, this is the Versa SD-WAN. Similarly, if I talk about the Cisco SD-WAN, we have their own PNP portal. Let me show you. Nobody's talking about, everyone is talking about the air, but let me show you how basically you can integrate. So this is our one of the biggest SD-WAN complex who everyone is copy our labs, right? If you check industry, nobody have that big lab, first of all. But if you check their topology, they just copy our topology, right? So this was a design by right, ourselves in the very first place, and then subsequently people start using the copy and incorporated there in the lab infrastructure. But still, they are not providing that much device in the lab. Check any training company. If you find that much devices, that's a good, that's really good, but probably they are going to give 2 3 VHAs, some switches, because they not have the resources to run the SD-WAN. But no, we are, as it is, we know that it's a very resource extensive lab, but still we are giving to our audience so they can enjoy the multiple flavor of testing, like how the T-lock extension is going to be there, how the VRRP is going to be configured, how the policy going to be configured, how the failover is going to happen, how the hub and spoke is going to be happen, how the localized breakout is going to be happen. See how the centralized breakout is going to be happen. So nobody is talking about that, but we are doing how the underlay overlay going to be happen. So this is the one thing we have. We have the CH in our lab. We have the VHS in our lab. Another surprise we have now, probably Let's see if they are able to copy or not. We have their own PNP portal. Let me show you. Cisco PNP portal login. So in this Cisco PNP portal, right, you are going to see it. GuiNet have their own infrastructure, SD-WAN, where we have the VHs, we have the CHs, right? Everything, right? So once we start this training SD-WAN event, you are going to get real view how SD-WAN is going to be configured. It's not only the lab. Lab definitely you're going to get, right? But along with the lab, I will show you the real Catalyst SD-WAN dashboard. And you will see how the serial file is going to be downloaded actually from the PNP portal. And based on that serial file, how we can do the certification part actually. So as you can see, we have their own devices. We have the Cisco 1000V router, we have the VH Cloud, we have the CSR 1K routers. And if you see here, we have the controller profile, and this is the GuiNet lab controller profile. We have the provisioning file as well. So I'll tell you how this file is going to be downloaded, how it is going to be uploaded. Nobody is going to talk in industry. Trust me, go and check. If they are doing, that's a good. But as per my best knowledge, nobody is talking about. They're all talking about the small lab and this one. Even this is built by us, right? So they're just using and they're just showing some small things. But if you want to enjoy the 360 view of this SD-WAN as well, the quality lab, quality kind of the, detailed knowledge. So you don't have to believe on my words. You just check our YouTube channels. You'll find lot of videos are available. Just go and search GuiNet YouTube channel and just search the SD-WAN video. You are going to find 100 SD-WAN video here, and just learn how advanced policy is going to be. This is a free video, right? And security policy configure. So you're going to find a lot of SD-WAN video. Just watch any video and you're going to get how actually things working in GuiNet. So we make our ground very strong. We not want to fly on the air. We want to make sure our base is very strong. We have the right instructor. We have the right knowledge. So we can serve rightly to professionals so they can grow in their career. That's our intention. So that's why I keep saying you don't have to worry about the lab. Every lab is available. GuiNet have their own controller, on PNP portal, and I need to switch my network, else I'll show you how the Catalyst SD-WAN is also going to, because I need to switch my data center network. I'm in the different office network. So if I switch, my this live is going to be disrupted, right? It is going to be disconnected. So I don't want to switch, but definitely when we start the SD-WAN demo session, I'll make sure I am connected with the VPN so data center. So I can just, showcase the SD-WAN along with this PNP portal. But yes, we have, proudly I can say we have, and nobody have as of now, right? Similarly, what making proud of now, because we are talking about the FortiGate firewall. So I just want to demonstrate if you have the learning to learn how the FortiManager is going to be configured, how we can configure the FortiGate SD-WAN. So that's the new product we are launching in very soon, and I'll be instructor for that. Don't worry about that. I'm working day and night. I want to make change in the training industry. Okay. So I'm working here. I just want to learn a lot. Whatever the expertise I have. I'm learning with the great people. I have the great community, and I want to launch so that you guys will get benefited. So that's the SD-WAN manager. How it is going to happen. How we can create the network. How we can create a template. How we can create the overlay orchestration. How we get the rules. That everything we're going to understand. And then what is the add-on, how we can make the FortiManager in the HA, task manager, events. So that administrator portal, how we can be create the different kind of the users, that we'll discuss. But most of the time, you have to understand how to onboard, how the device manager is going to be there. So you can see this is a device, and I'm just going to log in with the firewall. Again, this is going to be my firewall, and you can see this is my read-only firewall. And if I want to make the read write, you are going to see this is the FortiManager. So you are going to make any changes. It's giving the real-time warning. It is going to impact your infrastructure. And you can see this is a VDOM. It's configured, and this is my central management read write only. So any policy you want to create, let me show you. Let's suppose I want to create any policy. So it's already onboarded, but you can see there are the policy. The one, there's no one is LAN to internet policy. This policy is already there. Let me go here, policy section, and you can see this is the policy already there. If you want to push any policy, so how it can be done? So if I go in the FortiManager, I have to create first policy here. How it is going to create it? I have to go here and create the policy, and I can just put the ID number 2 because one is already created. So I'll make the demo policy for testing, and I can just accept any. I want to enable NAT, and I can put here test policy, and then I click OK. So I can just put test policy again for the change name. See, the policy has been created here, but if I want to see how the policy is received or not, by default, it is not going to come. We created the policy and the policy manager, but if you want to push this policy on the actual firewall, then you have to go and select the install wizard. In this install wizard, you're going to find two options. One is going to be install policy and device setting. Another is going to be just install device setting. So what is the difference between these two? Might be you don't know. So there is two things. One is the policy. That is your firewall rule, right? So if you want to push the firewall rule, it is always going to install by the policy package. And what is the device setting? Device setting means any type of setting. Means you want to do the routing, right? You want to do HS configuration, you want to create the object. That all is going to part of device settings. So if you have the only device setting requirement, let's suppose you want creating the HA only, or you want to do routing configuration, then you can do this one. I'll demonstrate both of the things live today so you can understand. And if you want to go with only policy and device setting both, you can just go with this first option. But if you have the policy, you have to go always via this one. Either you have device or not, but always you have to go there. So right now I want to push. So I'll just select this policy because I want to push in the policy. I define the policy as a default. You can see this is a default. So I will use the default one only. If you have any other policy package name, you can choose those. And I click next. So it is saying that this is the firewall where I'm going to push. But how this firewall is going to installation target, that also you have to understand. It is not going to come automatically. So I have done in past. So that's why it's showing in the installation target. But if I remove from the installation target, that it is not going to push. So I'll click next and see this is getting pushed from the firewall from the FortiManager to the firewall, and it is going to complete it, and see it is going to be installed. So it is installing now. Just wait for a while. So it's taking time, 35% done. So it's a kind of the toy. You have to play with all devices, networking security devices, then only you can learn. If you think this is a burden for me, then you're never going to learn, never going to grow. You have to think as like you're playing with the video game, playing with the mobiles, playing with any kind of the other toys. Think this is the toy. Then only you can learn. See, so my installation has been completed. This is success. There's no warning, there's no error. I'll finish the installation. Now, if you go and check the firewall, just refresh it. You'll see the policy has been added. This is a demo policy we created, and this has been added now. Similarly, if I want to add the device configuration, as you mentioned that we have the two options. One is the device and one is the policy and device. So let's suppose I want to modify some routing on the firewall. So how I can do that? So I'll go on the my, let me go in the network and let me show you the, what is the static route. So let's suppose we have the static route here and I want to put one dummy route here. Let's suppose I want to put one route here. Take an example 8.8.8.8 and next hop I want to put 192.168.1.1. That is a gateway router, right? So default is going to cover, but I want to purposefully put this. So you will see how this is going to be configured, how it is going to put on the router. So this is not required to push from the policy. So I'll go here and first of all, you have to go in device manager, devices, and then you have to select the right firewall and you have to go in network. And then here you have to configure the static route. Means any routing related thing you want to do that, you have to go here directly on the device, which device you want to do that. Let's suppose I want to do this firewall. I select that, then go and create the static route. So let me create one of the study route from here. So I'll make the destination is 8.8.8 and slash 32. Okay, see it is taken automatically this subnet mask in the gateway is 192.168 1.1, and the next stop is going to be happen this one. Okay, and I click OK. Once I done, you see the route is there, but this route is still not going to be there. How it is going to be there? Now I have two options. You go in the install wizard from here only. You can see the installation wizard is there. You go here and there is two option. Go and install policy package and device setting, and see by default, because it's no, you make the routing changes as of now in the device. So it's showing the install device setting only. I don't want to this. But you have done any policy changes and then you're doing the routing changes and you want to do installation both at the same go, then you have to select this one. But I don't want, I just want to push my route. So I can just put here static route added for FortiF firewall. There is a FortiF real firewall. This is the actual real firewall, right? So I just click next and see this is my FortiF firewall, and then click next and it is going to be installed. So just wait for a while and it is going to be done. So this is how even you want to do the installation, it is going to be happen. Let me show you, this is a final result, how it is going to happen. So a lot of things you have to learn, right? But for that, you have to start to learn FortiGate Firewall. You have to reach out to us. How you can reach out to us? If you have any training requirement, just visit our website, GuiNet.com. This is the portal, right? Just go and fill the form. Contact us, put your name, put your email address, mobile number, and message, which course you want. You don't want to fill the form, just go here and here fill the name, email, mobile number, and select the course that you want to do the FortiGate Firewall or FortiGate SD-WAN and submit it. Once you do that, someone from my team is going to connect. Else, if you want to connect us directly, you just go, or you can just go here website, select on the WhatsApp, right? And it is going to land on the number, that is this number, 92896827001. That is also going to help you to quick reply is going to be happen from our side. So anyway, you can reach out to us and you can get that. So let me go here and see my installation has been completed. Now let's verify whether my static route has been come or not. Yeah, it's done. So this is the magic is going to happen. Now it's everything happening from the FortiManager. I'm not doing anything on the firewall. Even I go and just log out this one and I try to log in again, it is going to ask me to log in. You have the option read only. If you go read write, it is going to give the warning. So I can just log in the read only. So I cannot change any configuration, but still I can view the configuration. Let me go in my root one. That's the VDOM based configuration we have. So if you go here, security file, sorry, policy, not policy, my bad, study route, you can see this route is available. So we have a lot of feature, how we can create this script, right? What is this script provisioning template you have to understand, format template you have to understand, right? We have to understand what is the monitoring tab, what is the policy object, VPN managers. SD-WAN will cover in separate lecture. And that is how we can create the VPN map, how we can VPN setting portal, AP manager. If you have the APN company, how it is going to manage. If you want to manage the switch, how it is going to manage. If you want to manage the extender, how it is going to. So fabric, we want to see how it is going to happen. So SD-WAN, FortiManagers means the FortiGate firewalls. We have the VPN manager, we have the AP manager, SD-WAN, and everything in there, centralized pane of glass. You can do everything. So this is the how FortiManager is going to look like. FortiManager, if you go here, this is the AI powered automation driven centralized device management from the single console. Means this is a very powerful tool. By sitting on that, you can do all the configuration. And you can see FortiManager integrated with the FortiAI provided automation driven centralized management of your Fortinet devices for the single console. You don't have to go anywhere because everything is available here, right? You can see every product is available here. And the process enable full administration and visibility of a network devices through the streamlined provisioning innovative automation tool enhanced by the AI-driven capabilities to configure scripting and validation and the IoT vulnerability analytics. So you can see the power of the FortiManager. And this FortiManager, if you guys can learn later, I'll share the documentations when we start the lectures. But single pane of management and provisioning, that's the most key important. But you can see this FortiManager is going to come in the hardware basis as well and software basis as well. So if I go, this is a dashboard again they are talking about. But if I go little bit down, so you will see here. They are the hardware FortiManagers. So let's suppose you have the organization, you want to manage 30 firewalls only. So this is the best FortiManager for you. FMG 200Z. It support up to devices and VDOMs. VDOMs is a virtual domain. Means if one firewall you want to split in 30 firewall, that is also possible. Devices is actual FortiGate devices. You can work up to 30s only. And if you want to more than 30, then you have to buy this one. It support 1 to 150. If you have the more than 150, then you have to purchase 1000. It support 1000 till 1000 devices. And you have the more 4000 devices, 10,000 devices, then you have to purchase more and more bigger firewalls. But let's suppose you don't want to go with this hardware model, you want to work with the software model also. So we have the FortiManager licenses, VM license subscription model, means how many firewall you want to 10 device subscription, you want to 100,000. So accordingly, they are going to be, even we have the FortiManager VM for the more than 1000, then you have to these devices VM. So cloud-based VM also. So all products are available. You just have to understand which is going to be right foot for me and where I want to put for my FortiManager. It's based on the cloud. Then you have to talk about this cloud feature. Then you have to talk about the number of user. And then again, you have to talk about this one. You want to talk about the VM, your own infra. Then you have to talk about there. How many devices you have to talk about there. You want to talk about the VM license subscription base. Then you have to talk about it. So everything is there. You just have to read about the data sheets and then accordingly we have to start our learning. So I hope you guys understand a little bit what I want to share here and how our program is going to look like. So if you have any interest to learn real FortiGate firewall, Palo Alto firewall, we have the already scheduled batch. That Palo Alto is tomorrow. Let me write it here. If you want to immediate Zoom link, so just say hi, hello on this number. So we have the batch Palo Alto. 10 a.m. Sorry, let me. So this is the batch we have 10 a.m. IST Saturday, right? Means this is tomorrow. Then we have the Cisco Catalyst SD-WAN. This is, we have the batch 1 p.m. IST, right? Again, it's a Saturday. So if you have the plan to learn the Palo Alto, you can just reach out. And this is the number where you have to put your message 919289682701. If you have any requirement, just reach out this. Also, we have the CCNA. That's 8 p.m. IST. Again, it's a Saturday. So tomorrow we have the 3 batches. Anytime you can enroll. If you want to start your journey with the FortiGate firewall, right? So for that, we have the batch 10 p.m. IST. Same time, means what we're talking when we started the batch on Monday. So choice is yours, right? We are launching the CCNP data center, right? CCNP data center. That's also next Saturday, right? We are launching this. We have the cybersecurity course in pipeline. We have the other courses pipeline. So a lot of things. We have the cloud courses pipeline. We are just most important wireless, right? This wireless courses. So let me show you how this wireless course is almost ready. Let me see if I can log in right away and I can show you. See, so we have the WLC on this WLC, and this is the real WLC I'm showing you. Let me show you. If I can log in. So these are real WLC, and this course is also going to launch. Nobody's talking about it, but we have the real AP, real client, and this AP, you'll see this is the wireless LAN. So one AP is already connected here. and we are just launching our wireless course very soon. So you can see here the guest is connected on that particular AP. And where is our AP? So access point, it's not joined. We have to join, right? Might be cable is disconnected. Yeah, the cable is disconnected for because I can remove the cable to connect one of the FortiGate firewall. This is a real firewall, so I wanted to connect in the network. So I removed the cable. So that's why this is showing not joined. But I'll make the connect again. I'll show you. So we have the real SD-WAN, real wireless solution, real FortiGate firewall, real FortiGate firewall, real Palo Alto firewall, router switches still we have. So the end goal, if you're looking for the quality training, if you're looking for the great learning opportunity, so you just reach out to us. We'll definitely help you out, right? There's a number again. I'm saying 919289682701. We are going to help you out. Thank you so much, guys. See you in the next session and see you tomorrow in our Palo Alto.